Now I got a couple of different accounts. If you have, you know, you've seen Mr. Mark Lewis, you know, he got a letter from the IRS based on his trading account. I think he was on Binance. You know, guys using Binance and Coinbase, you know, in 2018 or 19, when Binance said they were moving to the US, I completely left. You know, I haven't made a trade on Binance or any of those changes because that was part of the thing I forecasted with the, you know, what was to come. I think Uniswap, you know, Uni has been doing well in the market, right? But I think Uniswap is also, you know, they worked with Binance on one of their airdrops. And I think eventually, you know, Uniswap, the reason why it may be moving is because maybe it's getting centralized as well. So, you know, these are platforms that with the information, right? If it's just about the money, of course, you know, I know a lot of us, you know, we believe in crypto and we believe that, you know, crypto and DeFi is here to stay. You know, I tend to believe that it's going centralized. Ether will be centralized, you know, and the market will go up and it'll be a trading asset and there'll be a lot of money to be made, but it will also be super regulated and controlled. And so there's not going to be a lot of ways to do things outside of the centralized platforms. Another thing that announced today is Nasdaq. I put it inside the newsletter. Nasdaq jumped into crypto, right? And you know, of course, you know, one of the things I forecasted this beginning of the year, I said by the end of the year we would have a lot of the stock market may go 24/7, right? And I think, you know, when crypto started going on the Nasdaq and they trading 24/7, at some point in the future they're gonna flip the switch and be like, F it, everything we're gonna trade 24/7. So you know, I'm giving you guys analysis that, you know, it's just opinions. Take it for what it's worth. You know, if you guys disagree, put it in the chat. I love to hear the disagreements and conversations within the mastermind. All right. So there's 26, you know, it says a low volume holiday, and at the end of the day, right? I think we may be done with our dipping. If we have a dip tomorrow, you know, we haven't seen, you know, 7 days of down. You know, you'll get a short squeeze and a bounce. So, you know, I'm looking at the markets tomorrow as, you know, you have two things that happen in the stock market. You got a trending market or consolidation, right? The trends are always clean. You're either gonna go down, which has been going down since the FOMC meeting, and then you have a consolidation period where basically, you know, it fails to follow through. So if we look at the market, you know, it was consolidation to me today, and it failed to follow through. If you look at S&P, at the end of the market, you know, it took a little bounce, and then it failed. This is, I consider this a consolidation period, and I think tomorrow we'll have another dip, and then we'll have a squeeze up. All right, you know, and it's aligned with the mastermind report. It's aligned with, you know, the things that we have planned. For me, I don't have to be first. You know, I know that on Friday, you know, we'll be in Houston, so we'll be trading live and we'll be trading the market. We'll have some more analysis then. I'll be traveling on Thursday, so you know you know, for me it is taking trades, you know, and leveraging them, right? So some of the trades that I'm just playing with some of these, but I called out. I said, hey, get into the Matic, and that's because I feel like the market was turning up. No guys are waiting for it, and so, you know, part of my thing is that if I'm gonna get in trades, if I'm getting in trades, I'm just gonna leverage, right, and not risk that much, right? And so, you know, a 14x, 13x, 14x, you know, to me that's a safe, because if you look at the liquidation, it's 71. And so that's like a, that's like a low, like, what is it, last time? 7-day low, right? The whole market is moving right now. So this is actually an opportune time to actually get in and take some trades, right? And especially when we think we're going further up. So tonight it's a trading night, going into tomorrow. Trying to see, I have different accounts that trade different things in. So that Matic is that Matic for me on Pico was a long. I plan to swing that. And so, swinging the 500 on 14X, I normally can see between 2,000 and 3,000 on a small account. All right. Account. I got an after hours account. Oh no, is that? Yeah. All right.
Hey, why do you think we're getting so much movement in the market right now?
Man, the holiday is over and it's a new moon. Right.
Good point.
I mean, that's what we put it, right? Low holiday in the morning, buy the red. That was the plan from the beginning because of what we already knew. I mean, I don't, a lot of times I don't talk about, Rajahs or I don't want people to think I'm over here practicing witchcraft or anything, but these cycles are predictable, right? The season X, that's why last week I went over season X and saying at the end of October, we normally see a swing until it changes, right? Until things changes, we expect them to repeat. And that's how I look at, the markets. You'll get a black swan event, right? I mean, we even knew that something was happening with COVID before it came. We just didn't know it was going to be COVID with that capacity.